decisions did you make in your life that steered you to where you are now?
Okay, so you're talking about turning points, perhaps pivot points, places where I made major shifts. There are many major shifts. So, for example, the most recent, the one I could remember most was when I decided to buy a pharmacy, the first one, rather than continue to work as a locum. That was a major shift in what I was doing at that time. As a local pharmacist, you're working for several people. Perhaps that was a detail from my own life of working for myself. I was working for myself, but I was self-employed. And being self-employed means that I was still trading hours for money. I had no one working with me. It was okay, it was good for cash flow, but really I wasn't building up any skills, I wasn't building any business. And I knew that I couldn't do that for long because I did not really enjoy it. I enjoyed the freedom I had, I enjoyed perhaps the cash flow that it gave me, but really not building anything wasn't really what I wanted. And so I decided, well, with my wife, we decided to buy our first pharmacy. So that was a major turning point in our lives, and I mean, the recent one. And so that's how we started with the first one. And I have to say, when I went to the first one, I had big dreams. I always tell this story. I thought that we would have 20 chemists within our portfolio within 10 years. And so I was really passionate and I was going for it with the first one, working so hard. But by year 3, we still had one. So, well, that's okay. Things are going very well. Year 6, we still had one. Okay, that's okay. Things are really tougher than I expected. Year 10, we still had one. Now, between year 0 and 10, it's not that I didn't attempt to expand. It's just that every time I tried to expand, I felt it was what I was going to buy or get into was too expensive or too big, or that I wasn't ready. So, and after a while, I decided I've realized that I was having the wrong mentality. I was trying to build a perfect business rather than build a business that I could expand and grow. And so there's a little bit of difference I realized between getting things right, perfecting one, and growing. So when you're expanding, when you're growing, you will have to take more risk. You will have to perhaps buy expensive, because you're not thinking of one individual, you're adding to a portfolio, so you're adding to a mix. So from 1 to 2, you will have to look at the overall 2, and from 2 to 4. But I was looking at each individual addition as a single unit, and that really slowed me down until I realized after 10 years that, Wole, you are sticking your head too low. I was too focused on what I was doing rather than looking out to expand. And so I almost gave up. I almost sold the one business. As a matter of fact, I put it on the market.
Wow.
And a few days before signing it off, my wife said, no, this is not just the right thing. And I just gave into that. I didn't sell, and I'm glad I did not. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check the links below to sign up to my socials and also my weekly newsletter. Look forward to seeing you next time.